I'm fine. I'm live. I'm here. I'm good.
What? What did you? Hey, you want to? Here, this is for you, good girl. Come on. Sit. Good girl. Alright, we back.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I switch over to Streamlabs and it's fine. It's not crashing at all.
All I know is I'm not the one that broke it.
That is very
Me
true.
neither.
I might just have to figure out how to work the virtual camera on Streamlabs and then make a background for it.
This is fair. I can send over the background that I have right now. I have a slideshow in it now. So, first of all, well, Emil's gone down too, so hold up.
About that?
Welcome back. I was just talking about you.
Yes, I know. Speak and they shall appear, right?
Right?
Jeez.
Well, as I was saying, a big welcome back to you. If you would care to share anything about your adventures.
Well, obviously I have been, gone for a while, IRL. But I'm back, hopefully regularly moving forward. However, Emil has been up to a few things while he's been away. Some more interesting than others, so I suppose you will have to just find out once people start asking questions what he's been up to.
I mean, this seems kind of weird and coming out of left field because every time I've been here, you've been with us.
Well, I guess I should say, when
Buster!
we've had chances to return to town,
Yeah.
there are things that Emil has, taken to do to himself, privately. And then he regroups in the morning. So.
He disappears at night.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a vampire. Got it.
Sounds about right.
Damn it, Asterion.
Sorry.
Well, I do believe you found some stuff in your adventures.
Oh, yes. Forgot about that. Yes, so, while I've been away, was anybody aware that Legitimate Jack has a twin, by chance?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No.
So apparently,
Is his name illegitimate Jack?
surprisingly not.
Damn it.
His
That's
name
Missed
is
opportunity.
yeah, missed opportunity, but no, his name is Gregarious Greg. Actually, I thought it was Legitimate Jack when I saw him, but then I came to find out that he has twins. So,
I got hatred for these names.
However, he was nice enough to part with a couple of interesting concoctions that are hopefully going to make us more adept and aware on the battlefield. How legitimate it is, I don't know. After all, it is Legitimate Jack's twin, so
What?
one
his name
will
was
find
Gregarious?
out. I would like to be inclined to believe that things will turn out well, but again, forewarning.
Well, I'm just saying, if this doesn't work, I'm changing his name from Gregarious to Egregious. Just saying. You're welcome.
No. That is Gregarious' son.
Now listen here, you son of. Anyways, what did he give you?
Let's see.
So,
And what was the
He-
price?
There is no price on it right now because I have no idea how I'm gonna balance that.
Uh-oh.
But
Well, that's things you don't want your DM to say for 5,000, please.
right.
Yeah.
let me see if I can link this to chat.
Which chat?
Click on the
That's what I
icon.
wanted to do.
However, I will say he brought back, let's say I was able to have just enough for the party, so to speak. So everyone should at least be able to get one and try it if they so wish. I will say if they are as good as they say they are, these he calls them potions of excess, then I might have to find him again and procure some more. After all, sometimes purchasing from the connections of Mr. Legitimate Jack can be questionable at the worst of times. So,
Oh, yeah,
We
you say
both know that if you drink these
questionable.
potions, you're gonna become super small, right?
Oh, 100.
And that's the only reason you become quicker. Like, we're all on the same page here, right?
Correct.
Oh,
Ron
yeah.
taking notes right now.
100%.
Like, he calls this excess, but this is just extra small, right?
Probably.
extra small.
I mean, never mind. I won't say it. I was gonna say extra small what, but
I'll leave it up to your imagination.
correct.
What?
I mean, I'll take the potion. I'm not gonna drink it, but I'll take the potion.
Rules around this potion. It must be drunk at the start of the session in order to gain its effects.
Oh,
If Fidget's taking one, Gronk will take one.
you
How
know
are
what?
you gonna roll? If this must be done at start of session, how are you gonna roll quicken for rest of encounter? Is it only first one?
Only, no, it does not have to be used on the first one. It can be used on any encounter, but you either use it or lose it, within the session. The perception lasts for the entire session.
know what?
Oh, okay.
Fine. I'm
So
already
it's
small.
basically like a hero point effect
Sounds about
in
right.
that aspect.
Either way, since it's gonna work that way, I just look at the party. I'm like, bottoms up, and I just chug it.
Yours taste like wild berries.
What?
I'm gonna try
You
and
feel
prevent.
your mind focus, and strangely energetic, more energetic than at any point since you became a ghost.
You see me start bouncing off of walls. And by bouncing off of walls, I mean going through walls.
The
That's,
ghost has his zoomies.
that's unnerving.
think
That's
of
funny and unnerving.
think of the thing from over the hedge.
Oh god.
I was
Hammy.
literally just thinking about Hammy. I literally was thinking that.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then as I kind of regain myself and I'm used to it, I'm like, mine tasted like wild berries.
Oh, speaking of, that's a reference. That's a culture reference. Take a drink.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
I completely forgot. Oh man.
You're welcome.
That's not gonna be alcohol for me today.
I
Fair
can't
enough.
either. Yeah. Oof.
I can't either. I gotta give a test tomorrow. Yay.
Oh, shit.
But I don't drink anyways. Yeah.
I just realized I probably shouldn't with the dental stuff.
Yeah, probably not.
I would not do
Yep.
that. I do not advise that.
No,
Agreed.
no.
Yeah.
See,
It does say, come somebody just keep a tracker count, and then he can, just roll those over for next session.
Oh yeah, that's a
Oh,
great
God.
idea.
I'll kind of look at the group and be like, well, it worked fine for me. What are y'all waiting for?
Do we all have it,
see,
or is it
I
just
feel like
two?
I feel like this is a bait, Gog, and I will allow you the fun today. I will drink it also.
I was gonna say I also think this is a bait today, but fuck it, why not?
I definitely drink mine whenever he saw fit to drink
Sure,
mine,
I use it. Oh wait, why do I have meal clicked? Ugh, configure.
It's fine.
I also thought of another pop culture reference I could use, but I'll save it.
I didn't even get one, so I can't even use one. Oh, point still stands, I suppose.
Leave
As
me
typical
alone.
with grog and homebrewed items, I don't know how to actually make the item within Foundry, so
No!
kind of.
Unmark me from Emil's character sheet. It won't let me.
I don't.
Make sure my phone is still charging.
Wait, which item is it?
It's just
Oh, but yeah.
yeah, just know that you have it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Unpause the game, by the way.
With
Did you fix me, by the way?
fix you how?
I keep, for some reason, it's saying that I'm only Losilo's character when I'm clearly my character.
Are
I
you?
have no idea.
Are you though?
Also, her cam died again.
My stream
Oh
did?
yeah,
Because
but
her-
that,
yeah.
her cam is not working on my stream, but that's fine because we kind of
Yeah.
knew that was happening.
I'm trying to fix stuff right now.
With that, as
So did-
all are drinking the potions, a storm moves into town.
Well, that's weird as hell.
Hear the claps of thunder and lightning striking everywhere.
Of
As
course.
this happens, you see Emil suddenly glaze over in the eye. He must be found. He must be found within the tomb of the Lightning's Ward. And takes off into the swamps.
No, buddy, you can't do that. You're not supposed to lead the group. You don't split the party like this.
I already did that.
I mean,
I already did
I mean,
that.
if-
I did that a while ago, so.
you did.
Very bad precedent.
Although, if he just straight up just ghosts us, basically.
I give up.
Oraga, thank you for the follow.
I'm gonna I will follow him.
Yep.
The one, and I know this is probably gonna bite me in the butt later. Is this lightning striking around us?
It is, but you don't feel compelled to do anything.
Thank God.
Well, he's running to the swamps. Let's save him before he becomes Hydra food.
Yeah. Away we go.
Spend more time saving, running away teammates than actually doing any fucking magic. Well, I
Yeah,
guess.
kind of.
Okay, well, I can't fix my camera for you guys, but I can fix my view for everybody else for my stream.
Dude, my dog is
I am going to buy
nuts.
a leash and put all of you stuff to Rastina.
To who?
Including Agnar.
Let's see if I can get the front camera.
Is she just zooming around?
Yes,
Yeah.
let's face it, Frog. If you put rare material in front of him, he'll do the same.
Well,
So
several hours of roaming into the swamp later, Emil suddenly comes to himself again, but you all seem to be hopelessly lost.
Oh,
You
no
try
shit.
to take shelter from the storm when a sudden bolt of lightning strikes a nearby tree. Agnar happens to recognize this tree as a notable landmark within the region known as the Watcher's Sentinel. There are
Athena
many
can't talk, fair enough.
rumors that this tree is sacred, but it's unknown to what deity. As it strikes the tree, instead of burning, the tree glows with ethereal light, illuminating a previously concealed entrance at its base, leading down into a cavern beneath.
I kind of start chuckling and like, lost? Who said we were lost?
well, it's one way to get shelter from the storm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm not quite sure what came over me, but well, I guess suppose now that we're here, stranger things have happened, but we need to take shelters. So
I'll also kind of look at Emil and be
What
like,
are those?
That
Those
is-
are not hidden, by the way, guys. They were meant to.
yeah, well, pretend they're not there.
um,
I'm like, what are those?
I didn't even see anything, to be honest.
but
Oh yeah,
but
because you don't have any light source, do you?
No,
But
I
I'll
see.
look-
I see the map. I just don't see it, whatever they are.
You see not? Yeah. So it's just like, oh, we see nothing.
No, I really don't see anything other than the map.
No, I get you. Yeah.
Oh, I see what it means. Wait, why do you?
Why?
That's actually a very good question. Why her of all people?
do what?
I told you my stuff is effed up tonight.
I mean, you're the only one that's supposed to be,
Why
You're
does it say I'm
sacrificing Kenyon?
newy?
because Nui's hovering.
Oh,
over you.
newy's hovering over me. I was like, why does it say I'm newy?
It's okay, I wouldn't want to do that either.
Go on, dog.
1 second.
As Emil is saying all this stuff of like, oh, I don't know what came over me. I kind of look at him quizzically and be like, yo, I'm the only one that gets possessed here. Stop that shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna hide
So
these
I
two
wouldn't
out. They will
say
come
that I was
later.
possessed.
Oh, you were possessed. It took full control of your body. You were possessed.
If anyone knows, it's him.
Yeah.
As you take shelter from the storm, you enter into what appears to be a great hall of a crypt. Before you stands a ethereal specter. Some of you may recognize him as a mysterious force that has been helping you. In fact, saving some of y'all. The Lost Paladin, Zorus Mournwalker.
When has he saved us?
He was
Yes.
involved
saved
with
us.
Clueless.
Yeah, he's involved with my
Yeah,
character.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But we
Which
didn't know
I
his
don't think-
name.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yeah.
this that? Okay, never mind.
We just knew his creepy, like he was just like this spirit helping.
Right, right.
Emil would step forward almost instinctively and just kind of quieter than usual, but still audible to everyone behind him and be like, it's you, isn't it? It's Doris.
As you
Oh.
step forward, he smiles sadly. You shouldn't have
Miles,
come.
sadly. What?
And as he says that, the entrance to the crypt shuts.
Oh, lovely.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
You give me a fireball right now, I win this combat.
Hold down, Megamine.
I'm just
Take my
saying.
ref- I'll take my reference shot later.
Well, as you say that, he just glances at you. Let's not be hasty. The threat
Hasty. You're
is
the
not
one that
here
trapped.
yet.
Yeah. You're the one that trapped us in a dang.
I have
Coffin.
nothing to do with this. I too am trapped.
All right. Well, you better figure this out.
I was, in fact, murdered here.
I look over at Nui and I go, or I look over at Fidget and I go, aren't you the one who can walk through walls?
No, I can't actually.
You walked through walls last session.
That's only because he allowed it.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say, you walked
Rule of
through
cool.
walls like literally 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Rule of cool, guys. Rule of cool.
That's more like
Okay.
a rule of convenience.
Fine. Oh, literally.
As she says that, though, I'll stick my hand through the wall behind me. Be like, no, I can't do that.
You feel as if the wall shocked you.
Oh,
It may be a bad idea to try that.
Listen here.
Does it actually shock him though?
He said feels like.
It's like a static shock.
Okay.
Yeah, this does not require a roll.
I'm just making sure.
Actually, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Well, I can do that.
Who?
Nui.
Is there like
Awesome,
a
set
way
with chain
to
lightning.
put the effect on us? The the extra small?
It's not for extra small, it's for excess.
Oh, that's funny.
A potion of excess. Okay.
Dog's potion. Yes.
Yes.
Why is it? Oh.
I have no idea where the quickened effect is. There it is.
We don't become quickened though.
Yes, you do. Oh, you
No,
could. That's the only thing that would do it. Like that. Yeah. As you feel that static shock, it's almost nothing, but you don't have hair on your arms necessarily anymore since you're dead and all. But it's almost like that same sensation, and then just this sensation of danger.
Danger.
I was thinking the same damn thing.
A terrible idea to try to just go through walls within this place. Even for a dead person. Probably more so for a live person.
I'll kind of be like, yeah, don't touch the walls.
I kind of want to
kinda do.
use this
And I'll position myself right here in the middle of everybody.
because it's
like,
just
nope,
a
no,
cantrip and I never get to use it.
What cantrip?
Read aura.
Sure.
So I cast it on the walls.
Okay.
All you sense is that there is a divine curse here.
Huh?
Divine curse.
How the fuck does that work?
It's a curse and it's divine.
Weird.
But yeah. Why is that weird?
He never said it was gonna
Um,
be.
Study Greek mythology at all. This is all over the place.
Even the gods can cast curses.
In certain aspects, it would be a blessing, but in others, it could be a curse.
Indeed. Zorus gestures through the door ahead,
Um.
on the opposite side of the wall, and says, "I am bound here, and the only way you will not share my fate and be bound yourself is to face 3 trials.
This
Is
is
one of
the
them Jake
same
Robin?
guardian that's been guarding me throughout this whole thing, right?
Yes.
I look at Emil and I go, "Did you know him personally?"
Well, to be honest, I didn't know him personally, but I've heard tales of Zorus. Although more recently, I've been having these visions, visions of him as if he's been calling to me, and I couldn't seem to shake them off. They just kept coming. And, well, now here we are, so.
He's been helping me throughout the tower. When I got teleported, there was something in that room with me that was trying to get to me, but couldn't. He said I had something in my blood that was a part of me.
Interesting. Well, Zorus, if you have indeed been helping Kenya, I am very grateful for your service. Thank you for protecting her. And I'm sorry that such a tragedy has befallen you. And then I turned to the rest of the party and I said, although, I suppose if we want to leave this place, we're going to have to solve whatever trials lie ahead.
I mean, doesn't seem like there's any other way out of this place.
Yep.
Well, let me just ask the obvious then, Emil. Do you trust this version of Zorus? Yes or no?
I know I'm not very good at it, but can I make a roll to kind of sense whether this version of Zorus in front of
Hey,
us is
yo!
trying to deceive us, or if it feels like what I've been getting in my visions?
Absolutely.
Uh, I guess what would that be? Well, I guess that'd be an occultism roll, I guess.
I don't think so. In this case, it's more like. I would actually say it's more like diplomacy here because you're trying to sense motive, kind of.
Okay. I'll take it because my occultism is shit. 23.
All you sense from him is what you would sense from any paladin that is of good nature. The spirit, the spirit of a guardian.
Okay. So I would reply to Agnar and I'd say, yes, I can't quite put my finger on why, but I do sense that we can trust this version of Zorus that lies before us.
Well, good enough for me, I suppose.
Okay, which door was
Lead
he
the way.
pointing to?
Alright, sorry, I'm back. I got raided twice.
Nice.
Well, shall we
Heavy
proceed?
hitter in the front, I guess? I don't know.
Alright.
Do we actually know whom these Graves belong to? Or coffins, or
Nope.
the hell is it
There's
called in
no
English?
indication.
Just before we get up to the door, I will turn back to Zorus as we're walking that direction, and I'll say, by chance, Sir Moonwalker, is there any advice that you could impart onto us before we begin these trials?
The only way out is through. If you fight too soon, you will die. You will die horribly. Slowly, eternally, wishing for it to be faster.
I don't know if I like this guy.
I mean, he's
Let's see.
telling us that. He's giving us
It's just an ominous possessed
Yeah.
ghost.
It's quite ominous.
Listen here, okay?
And then we all wake up, it's a dream.
Don't get
I,
your
I,
ass
I
over
hate
here.
I hate those kinds of things, bro.
That's okay, he can stay there because as you go through the door,
Oh, it brings us all back to the front.
you enter a room that looks very similar to the one that you just left. The exception is at the end of the hall, you see a giant scale. Before the scale is like a wall of shadows, making it kind of distorted looking at the scale.
One of these things just
Before
doesn't belong
that
here.
wall of shadows stands two specters. In life, these two were brothers, and they seek passage to the afterlife. Only you can help them, but only one. Whoever gets to pass on to the afterlife will affect future events in the campaign. So choose carefully.
Hmm.
The skill as in like waiting stuff, right? Because language.
Can
barrier.
you write that out, Grog? Or
Why?
read it again so that we understand?
Yeah, if anything, just one more time. I'd appreciate
Okay,
it.
so these are two spectral brothers. They're seeking passage to the afterlife. You can help them, but only one. One will go to the afterlife peacefully, and one will forever fade. Whoever gets to pass on will affect future events, so weigh your choice carefully.
Is there anything about the specters that tells us maybe what they are or who they are?
Do they plead their case, if anything?
Yes. So as you approach, you see off to the side what looks like almost a jury box filled with other ghosts.
Okay.
The two brothers begin to speak. The first brother, let's see, second. The first brother says, "My name is Barik. I was involved in a civil war, and I admit to causing much suffering from the war, but all my actions were taken in pursuit of a greater good, the freedom and dignity of the people. He asks you for judgment that considers his intentions and the tyranny that he fought against, seeking redemption and passage to the afterlife." As he says that, finishes, Toland speaks up and acknowledges that his brother was noble in his intentions, but emphasizes that civil war causes nothing but chaos, destruction, and a loss of innocent lives. He, in turn, advocates for a judgment that upholds the principles of law and order. True change should come from within the system, not through violence. I ask for mercy and a hope for redemption for the crimes I committed nonetheless.
Hmm.
What?
Hmm.
If
Wait,
that's
what
the
crimes
case,
did the younger one commit?
I was about to say I want to know what Poland's crimes are then.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
He served a tyrant.
Serving someone is considered a crime by nature.
As somebody in the military, arguably, yeah, he's enforcing tyranny.
But tyranny comes in 50 shades of grey, basically. Tyranny in and of itself is not bad.
Pop culture reference.
He did get you on that one.
It wasn't used in the context of that,
It
but I'll
was-
do it anyway.
Yeah.
It's fine. Can I? While he's asking all these questions to, or wants to find out all this, can I roll like an insight or some type of check to see if, like, if they're trying to deceive us?
Or
It's a good point. Do they plead the fifth? Can they lie?
Would
Well, like,
what
One only
would
tells
that
truth,
roll
one
under? Would
can
that be
lie.
under society?
either diplomacy or deception.
Well, it's definitely diplomacy we're rolling here.
Cool.
That is a
That was
28.
pretty good.
That's really good.
As you are trying to determine this, you actually sense magic in place emanating from the scales. Nobody is able to tell a lie.
I'll denote that to the party. Well, the scales are keeping everything in balance, and nobody can tell a lie in here, even us.
If the
So-
second specter calls for the principles of law and order, how is he done to actually? What has he done to actually pursue those principles?
But you also have to look at the aspect of the brother who did have a war, but he did it for the better of people. How many of us have fought in wars? How many have
Just-
witnessed wars?
I've witnessed onslaught, and it's not easy.
Wars happen whether we like it or not. Just because
Well, yes. Go ahead.
Hmm.
I'm letting her finish before I interject.
Just because did he start the war? Did he say?
He led the initial strike that started the war, yes.
For the better. Am I allowed to ask questions?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I turned to the brother who said that he started the war, well, initial strike, and asked him, the opposing people that were on the other side of this war, were they threatening you in any way or form?
They threatened everybody. They basically enslaved the population.
Now, I am right in that this was a civil war that he started, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And while she's asking these questions, I'll be like, Kenya, the issue I see here is, well, yes, wars do start all the time. The way in which the war started is a major issue to me. Why turn your people against each other despite the fact that they enslaved a whole population? I mean, I understand revolutions are a thing.
Well, to clarify, it's not just enslavement. It was illegal to worship certain deities. It was illegal to be of certain races. Gnomes, in particular, were executed on sight.
Oh, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear how your position shifts.
I mean, the thing is things like that are prevalent in the world, and there's people that hate every race out there. But regardless, tyranny is never a good option. First and foremost.
Did he say it was against his own people?
Civil War always says, otherwise it's not a civil war.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think I would say to the other burger colon, I would ask, so this tyrant that you served, has he always been of that nature, or did something change about his demeanor and he became tyrannical because of certain events?
There was no excuse in his day, but it was not that he was always, if that makes a sense. As he grew in power, things just became worse, and any chance he got to silence those who would oppose him, he took. I myself was an assassin to silence his political opponents.
So I'll kind of turn to the one that just spoke and be like, so if you were an assassin, were you being used against your will?
No. The way I saw it, as brutal and wrong as things were, it was still preferable to the chaos that was erupting in nations surrounding us.
And this is the brother that didn't start the war that said this.
Yes.
So wait, hold on.
So we have one that started the civil war for the betterment of the people, and one that is
Aligned with the
basically
evil. Yeah. Was
he's not aligned, but saw it as a necessary evil.
solid as necessary unless he was the
So
one who enslaved the
is
people.
is the one that is the assassin the one that seeks law?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
They seek law through fear, then.
Yeah.
He's basically an advocate for the principles of law and order, as Cox said.
But
right.
in the
Because
aspects of this, in the aspects of the law is the law. I'm trying to like word it properly. Has anybody seen Black Clover?
Yes.
I'm thinking of the scale guy.
Oh.
Yes.
You're gonna have to take a drink for that, but I
I
understand
got,
exactly what you're saying.
and he pissed me off in that. Just so we're all clear.
I know. I
Here's-
still hate him. I still hate him.
Here's my big issue with this whole thing. And obviously this is I mean, in lack of a better term, we're being forced to tip the scales. Because on one hand, we have one that seems to be, I don't want to say evil, because evil's not the right word, but we have good and bad, yin and yang kind of feeling here.
It's not
As
even.
he says that, as you say that, the brother on the side of law speaks up and says, "You're absolutely right, but also not correct. While we were guilty of many evil things, hostages were taken and crops were burnt on the side of freedom, all to enforce their point."
That's what tyranny is. It's trying to strike fear into the people.
No,
No,
the Civil War side burned cops and took hostages.
But in the end, the people who
Oh,
wanted
okay, I'm backward.
No. But I see where Newey's coming from in the aspect. In the end, though, when the war started, he did it for the people because the people were being held against their will.
The Colon mentioned that you should change the system from within. Has he actually done anything to do so?
He also sent his own assassins after the king in order to try to overthrow the power and have his son take the throne.
This decision sucks. Just FYI.
So if
Because this is going against my character so bad.
if I may, I think
And
because
I'm all about the chaos.
yeah,
See, I'm trying to think of it as like a logical sense because she's an emissary, so she's like, what benefits the people in the end? Because like that's usually how she goes and talks to royals. Is in the end, where are the people?
yeah,
I
but like
think
kind of the other side of it of like Gronk is more of like understands the not really like the war and revolutionary part, but like understands like, hey, sometimes there is fighting that has to happen, and it's more of like how many innocents did you truly take between what you're doing and what the other person did, and that's what was going to be one of my questions, like how many innocent lives did you cost, like how do you understand what you did, like the extent of how much damage you did. That's how he looks at that.
I'm throwing a curveball, and I don't know if Grog's gonna let me throw a curveball. Because they're brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look at both of them because they cannot lie. None of us can. And I'm asking them both this question. I make that clear. Who do you think should be at peace?
That is actually a very good
that's a
question.
great question.
I respect you for that question. That's actually a very good one.
That was a good left field curveball, but that was brilliant.
I
will
was
give
like,
it to you.
I'm like, how would an emissary throw this? Like in this like, I gotta do something here.
With Grog being so silent, I'm sitting here thinking like,
Oh, I'm so silent because everybody's talking.
Sorry.
well, go ahead.
Both of them look at each other. Everyone deserves peace. Neither of us do.
Oh.
What?
Is it possible? Wait, hang on, hang on.
Wait.
No.
That entire statement brings me back to what the paladin said at the start. Don't fight too early.
Well,
Yeah,
correct.
but the thing is there a way to state that neither of
Wait.
them?
Wait,
Yeah, I
didn't
was
he?
gonna say,
Didn't
can we
he?
go neither and just go through? They both have done their part, and are like, can we can try to make an argument they both done their part. They don't need to go
He,
back.
he
I'm
also said yin and yang, but not really.
um. At this point, I start walking forward to the wall of shadow, and I attempt to pass through it.
You disappear from everyone's sight. As you pass through, a token appears in your hand. You must choose one or the other. Give
Can
me 1 second.
Mhm.
ooh,
Why do I feel like
if we
everything?
all step through
Yeah,
and we
can
all
we
get our
all?
own coin, we all get our own coin. It's literally chance of life. Like we just all flip the coin
Can
and just see what
I?
happens.
Can I
No,
try?
no. I can do you one better. We're 6 people. If we all get a coin, we just vote 3 of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the flipping it, like it's literally not. We're not choosing. It's just chance.
No, 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 no.
No,
Because
oh
it's a
no.
scale. So 3 coins on one and 3 coins on the other.
Yeah, but y'all don't know this.
Yeah,
He
that's
says
metagame.
though that we have to.
So
We have to.
before
Yeah.
anything, when I see Nui just or Fidget just walk through, he does everything. Like he went through the mirror by himself, and then he pulled Gronk in there. I ain't letting him do this again. So Kenya would just start walking through too.
You also disappear from the sight of everybody else. A token appears in your hand. You do not see Nui. You are in a separate room with a separate scale.
I have
Oh.
2 coins or one.
At this point, I'm just gonna say it publicly. You are all hidden from each other. Your choices are individual.
Oh gosh.
You were allowed to talk about it, but each of your vote is individual.
I'm gonna.
Whoa,
We can
wait,
choose each
whoa,
other.
wait. Everybody deafen but Nui.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is how we're doing it now, guys. Nobody gets to know anything. You guys want to know Nui's choice? Go hop over on his stream. Exclamation point. It's. Nope. Just go check him out. It's Nui. Oh, guys, this is so stressful. Oh, hello. Hi.
Alright, so I decided it would probably be easier to do a breakout like this rather.
I just was
So-
like trying. I was just trying to figure out a way so I didn't hear Nui say anything. I was like, I don't want to hear it.
It was very smart, and it's also better than DMing just because we're live.
Yeah.
But which will you choose, the rebel or the assassin?
So I have 2 coins or one.
Just one.
I only have 1 coin. What? So I put the coin on the one that I want to go to Afterlife.
Yes.
What happens if I just drop the coin?
It reappears back in your hand.
It's just the scale in me.
Yes.
At this point, I mean, we can't. I can't. So hard. I guess I picked the rebel.
All right.
Gosh dang it.
I am going to go ahead and move you back, and then get the next person.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
He's getting next person's
Yep.
already.
Yeah.
I don't. Not the four of us didn't walk into it though.
I think he's just having it since like everybody's kind of like, unless you decide not to.
I told them the reason why it took me so long to vote and that is because I tried to leave the room.
I thought about that, but knowing Kenya, I voted, but I tried something else before, and she was like looking around, and I was like, I don't think I can leave until I vote.
Yeah, I tried to leave the room, and it ported me to the other side of the room, but in the same room. I wonder if our views are aligned or different. I would not be surprised if our alignment is different.
I really think ours is different.
I'll find out. Because I actually think that mine is going to be a lot different than everybody else's, to be honest.
Considering I'm like 90% sure of whom you chose for, probably not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You picked the assassin, I can guarantee it. Smiley. And everybody can guess who I picked.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie, I tried to drop it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did it just appear back in your hand?
Yep. I was like, what happens if I just don't pick?
I don't think you, unfortunately, you don't have that choice here.
Like, what if I damn them both?
You know what you know what I should have tried and I didn't think about it? I should have tried to port out going back to my bound site.
Oh, that would have been cheeky.
Because I have both of my bound sites here. I'm actually going to ask him when he comes back. Part of me wants to just turn on freaking Grog stream and listen, but
No cheating.
Don't do it.
Don't do it as Lonery turns it on. Dude, I'm gonna laugh if this ends up in a 3-3 tie.
I will laugh
I was
so
about
hard.
to say the same thing. If we happen to 3-3 tie it, it would be amazing.
Yeah.
I'd
when I
also
tell ya-
would see like whose alignment is with whose.
I don't.
So we've all voted at this point, right?
Except for Lonery. But yes, Lonery's not in here. And
What
Yeah, when
lowering
I
it,
tell y'all that was
what'd
a
you
hard
choose?
decision.
Right? So it was really
see,
funny. So the reason it took so long for Fidget was because he said that he tried to walk out of the room.
yeah, I tried to leave. Um,
You know,
it's
I will say this. I will say this. I did try. I did try.
we
Army,
all tried something.
I tried to toss the coin away out of the room to like purposely give up my vote, and it just appeared. The token appeared back in front of me, and
I
I was
tried to
like, oh,
drop it like in front of the scale, like drop it so it
like
wouldn't.
nope,
It's like nope,
See,
can't do that.
can't do
if
that.
if Grog is smart and a choice has to be made, Lonery only gets one vote here.
I only got one vote.
No, but what I'm
Yeah, I
saying is
think.
he has him and Rustina.
Oh right.
But if Grog is
Yeah.
smart, he plays that as one entity because of the fact that that would basically make it to where there is the decision that has to be made because it's a 3-2 at that point.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about Rustina not being technically.
So that's the only way that a tie would be broken is if Rustina's vote doesn't count.
Yeah.
Which I can see both sides of it because one, Rustina's an entity and
But
she
it
seems.
could also turn out 4-2 because it's loner. It gets Racina gets Loner's vote, so it's like he chooses to
I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. We can go over it, but I know based off of me and Clueless's character that it was 1-1 leaving that room.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
100%.
Emil, what'd you choose?
I can't tell you. Well, Grog will let us know.
I want to know.
I
Not
want
what
to know if
Kenny-
Emil and Kenya think
Here
the
they
same way.
come.
Oh.
All right.
Here we
As the
go.
Here we
last
go.
tokens are placed upon the scale, everybody reappears towards each other, and the scales balance to one side, and then the next, and then they weigh even.
Oh!
Oh
fucking knew it.
shoot!
Oh my god!
I can't believe we all picked like that.
That's
As-
wild.
As it comes back even, a familiar figure walks in. Sort of. It's not quite a ghost, more of a shadow. It is none other than the headless form of Shorian himself.
Oh, that's
Oh.
that's creepy.
I'm gagged for dear life.
Oh gosh, I just got chills. That's so bad. That is so nope. Nope.
Yo, I okay, well, player character, brilliant. That threw me. Emil though, well, actually, hold up. Okay, I just wanted to see. Actually, let me roll it publicly. I just want to see if Emil can actually keep his cool or not. Uh, yeah, because he's trying to play it up right now. Yeah, Emil is shook seeing Dorian's headless body. He's shook.
As Shorian approaches the scale, he says, while war is never preferable, and while peace is always, what you seek, I cannot stand by tyranny. And places a token by
Motherfucker, I
Greg.
hate you.
I hate you so much.
As the token hits the scale, a bolt of lightning strikes the assassin and he fades from existence.
Are you gonna wait? God damn it!
Please don't tell me.
Are you gonna make him roll right now?
No.
Okay,
Okay,
gotcha.
I was like, bruh, please don't make him roll right now.
Um, as the bolt of lightning strikes the assassin, the rebel just seems to fade, elevating upwards, and before his feet, a stairway is revealed.
Guess we gotta go down the staircase now. He just said to keep moving forward.
I guess so.
Um, is did Shurian's shadow fade away, or is it still in the room?
It faded away.
Okay. Emil would definitely be trying to recompose himself, but he's not paying attention to like what anyone else is doing or saying because he's just Vietnam flashbacks, you know.
I would probably like go over to Emil and like just like comfort you, kind of like get your mind off of it a little bit, kind of like guiding you towards the stairs. Um. So who'd you pick?
I think he would. At first, he would kind of just almost kind of absent-mindedly go along, and then he would take like a deep long sigh, recompose himself, and say, um, yes, you asked who I chose. To be honest, it was not an easy decision. And he's saying this very quietly to where like only you can hear it,
Yeah, we're
Kenya.
kind of like
Um,
in the back of the group.
yeah. That he said, I I honestly didn't want to have to choose either of them, but since I was forced to make a decision, in my heart of hearts, I had to side with the rebel, so to speak. I have my reasons, and it was perhaps a little close to home, some might say. Um, but I almost imagined myself in his place, and I understood why he committed the necessary evils that he did. Because after all, unchecked tyranny, well, unchecked tyranny leads to a life long standing of suffering and death. But rebellions always have a temporary limit. At some point, they end.
Oh. As you go down the stairs as you're talking, you come across a dead end, or what appears to be. A message on the wall. Congratulations for completing the first trial, the trial of judgment. Behold, the trial of uh, guardianship. Take the lantern. The flame must not extinguish if you wish to live.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, well.
Hey, I've played this in Baldur's Gate.
Right?
Is there a shadow curse?
That's fine.
Um,
Hmm.
Oh,
So wait, we have to get
Um,
the lantern across.
So
We
one.
take the lantern.
Yeah, we take the
As
lantern.
you take the lantern,
Can you even
the-
hold it, Nui?
Better question: whom takes the lantern?
I think. Can Rastina hold it?
She has daggers for hands.
Oh, never mind.
He doesn't.
I didn't
Does
know.
have-
what? Yeah, I was
Uh,
like, what? Does she?
I didn't know that. I
She
guess
has,
I'll
like,
take it because I only
comfortable
need one hand to cast most of the time.
Okay.
Everybody else has to use their hands to fight. So.
I
Kind
do
of.
agree with you taking the lantern to begin with, because if there's one person that's supposed to be a guardian in this group, it's probably you.
Oh.
Agree with that.
Thanks, because I just got randomly thrown into that.
You're the emissary, after all.
And the healer.
you sense from the lantern that the flame itself is almost soul-like.
Oh gosh.
As
now I
you
don't-
take the lantern, the wall comes down, revealing an entryway. The next room appears to be quite gusty.
Oh gosh.
You notice that the winds in this room seem to originate from 3 statues positioned around the room.
Okay.
Okay.
I tell them that. Okay, so there's 3 statues with the wind, and it's soul light that is coming from it. Can I make. Can I make an occultism check for this soul light?
Sure.
26.
It's the soul of
Pretty good.
Zorus.
It's the soul of Zorus.
Ooh. If does that mean he's
Do you tell that
technically
to the
alive?
group?
No, she wouldn't say that out loud. She would just be looking at the light to see. Um. Would I know that
Well,
this is a magical meaning of light, though, right? So, like, because it's a soul, it has to be kept. Okay. Yep, that's what I figured. Okay. Okay. So 4 statues.
I
What?
wanna
Oh, continue. Sorry.
try this just because I find it fun. I'm gonna try casting protection at the soul light.
Go for it.
It's actually a pretty good spell.
It is a very good spell.
The problem is, and I just realized it's a 1-minute spell, so we're gonna have to move now. Oh
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck.
I'll stand in
Question.
front, try to guard as much
Actually, it wouldn't work because it's on one willing creature, not an inanimate object.
That's why I asked if it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
considered alive.
So
It doesn't matter. 'Cause
the
you're
So-
saying-
the wind is coming from all directions, correct?
Correct. It's emanating
I
from
say
3
that-
statues around the room.
You all create a barrier around me. I stay in the middle.
Yep.
This is what Emil will do, rather quickly. He will well, I guess I should ask this first. It's basically like the other chambers that we've been in. So aside from the wind gusts coming in, like it's still like an enclosed room, basically, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. He's going to do 2 things. Number 1, he's actually going to take off his hat. And he's just going to kind of toss it out in front of the group so he can kind of gauge how strong the wind is actually here and just kind of how much his hat basically gets taken away.
Not the hat.
I was gonna try something else for fun to do the same thing. Just to screw with Grog.
I'm gonna put Ristina
Oh.
out there.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What you said, Emil? Sorry.
Um. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off my hat, and I'm basically just tossing it out in front of the group, kind of up in the air, just to kind of gauge how strong the wind is in this room. Because if the hat goes flying, then I'm like, okay, the wind is really, really strong in here once we pass by these things.
Wind is coming from 3 separate directions, and you just see the hat get blasted one way, then the other, and then another. But it just seems to stay in the air from the blast of the wind.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, I
Vortex.
would imagine that it's pretty strong to basically keep it from landing. The wind has to be quite forceful in here. And then the second thing he's going to do is take off his overcoat that he's normally always wearing and put it around Kenya to create an extra barrier layer from the wind over the lantern. Kind of like how, like, in the movies where the guy will take off his jacket and put it around the girl, kind of in that sense, but trying to give it an extra layer of protection to the lantern to block the wind.
Very well then.
Can we make it so that Kenya is like in the middle of everybody? So like, say, uh, Gronk is in front, and then Emil's behind me, and then Lonery, and then um our little golem friend.
I mean, that works. Can definitely do that. The
Better
only problem
than
is there doesn't appear to be an exit anywhere.
Can I?
What kind of statues are these? Can we see them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I? Can I use detect magic
Sure.
specifically on the statues?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
You detect that they seem to be animated.
God damn it.
What kind of statues are they? Like, what do they look like?
They look like knights.
Knights of the Round Table?
What type of magic?
Aberration.
Yeah, that's what I would have to go with.
Because they're animated objects.
This will not work on that.
Even if it did, it would only
To
work on one of
clarify,
them.
it's a magic almost like Rustina. They are not as sentient as Rustina, but they are being.
Okay.
Okay. Um. Yeah. Emil thought of all that he can think of.
Where are
He's
the
working with bare bones.
statues?
Just around the edges of the room.
So there's 3. So there's like 1, 2, 3.
Is the room dark?
Think of it like Hogwarts Legacy dark. Yes, but it almost seems like there's light at your feet.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw dancing lights into the thingy.
Okay.
And it should light up the whole room.
As you do so, the 3 statues seem to turn towards you.
Oh.
No.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
So it says
Um,
Well.
keep this light alive. So
Keep
that
it alive, but against.
you
Well-
don't die? Was the thing that it said on the wall?
So the statues turn towards us. Does this mean that the direction of the wind changed?
It is now blowing directly at you.
What's happening to the flame?
I like am
Nothing as
trying
of
to
yet 'cause
shield
you're
it.
shielded.
I'm trying to shield it, keeping it.
Okay, now here's my counter question. If the wind is so powerful that it keeps the hat flowing. What's happening to us?
Well, we weigh more than that. Well, 5 of us weigh
Yeah,
more than you. So,
All I can say is imagine the Lord of the Rings scene on the mountain with the beard blowing all over the place.
oh,
Like
Emil
it's pretty.
definitely has Kenya's hair in his face.
Yep.
Take a drink.
What happens if I like? What happens if I move against it?
You can
Do I
move
just
your
not
dancing
move?
Well,
lights.
like I was about to say,
You actually find it relatively easy to move against it. Do you approach one of the statues?
I say we all take like a few steps in,
I just kind of walk into the room.
like to the next segment, like this area. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm out in front. I just want to. I'm definitely out in front.
So in this
Well-
case, since Newey's technically not a barrier, I would assume. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Not really.
Okay, my back would be like towards this area, so like I'd be walking like sidestepping.
To Nui, the wind is like Taco Bell. It goes right through.
I can't.
Um,
Eat Taco
You
Bell.
definitely deserve a drink for that one.
I
I
definitely do.
I still since I'm not really a help to shielding anything. There is no exit in this room, correct? Or there's no visible exit.
Correct.
Okay, I look up.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
Nothing.
Son of a bitch. All right, I approach one of the statues. What does it do?
Okay. As you approach one of the statues, a booming voice erupts.
Oh.
I am not alive, yet I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, and yet water kills me. What am I?
What? Say that again.
I am not
Riddles.
alive, yet I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, and yet water kills me. What am I?
oh, fire.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, fire.
As you say that, the flame from the lantern seems to brighten,
Ah.
and the wind from this statue dies out completely.
All right, I'll approach the second one.
Yeah, I say we like continue moving up as this is going on.
Not us trying to spend 15 minutes protecting the flame while it's just a riddle room.
Yeah, it's just a riddle quest.
The second statue speaks up. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?
Sound.
Grog, I'm sorry to say this, bro, but you don't take the most obvious riddles every fucking fourth grader knows.
AI generated this for me, okay? I didn't do this.
Fair enough, it's an echo.
Okay, I said sound. I was close.
And also, I didn't do the ones from the last one either, okay? Those were pre-generated.
That's the
It's
problem
okay.
with AI learning. They will always go for the most obvious ones because it's the way
Well, they
they've
want
been
everybody
taught.
to get it.
Yeah.
Anywho,
One second.
Grog's finding a third riddle real quick so he don't.
He's
Note
like,
this
let's find
time
a
it
harder
said,
one.
Right.
The more of me you take, the more of me you leave behind.
footsteps.
What am I? God damn
Yep.
it! I hate you all.
Only reason I knew that
I'm
one was
a
because I told that to
potato.
my
Sorry
students
about
the
that,
other
guys.
day.
Hang on.
As you answer the final riddle, the three statues stand up and they draw their swords and
Oh.
raise them.
Of course.
They approach the middle of the room and slam the swords down before disintegrating, and another staircase is revealed.
Oh, thank God.
I just go down the stairs.
Down the stairs,
Um,
down the stairs.
I will
Down the
pick up
stairs.
my hat and put it back on.
Let's try that again.
I'll drop the dancing light.
And if the wind has completely died, I will also take my coat back.
I'm a potato.
You approach. You come across what appears to be a labyrinth.
Jeez.
There is
Sorry about
guarding
that.
the way
I had to switch a few things
what
around it, but
appears
it
to
should be
be
working
an
now.
ancient
Welcome in,
demon.
Soul.
When out of nowhere, you see one of these shadows.
Do I still have
just
the
reach
light?
out- Huh?
Do I still have the light?
The lantern.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The shadow just reaches out and rips the demon's heart straight out of its chest.
Okay.
You
Okay.
remember that warning from Zorus. Don't fight. The only way out is through.
Through the labyrinth. Who would have thought?
Through his chest.
Are we gonna get
I mean-
the labyrinth song in here now?
I was gonna go with Secret Tunnel.
Oh.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
To the mountain.
So I'm gonna assume this is not like labyrinth, like we actually have to figure out the exit, more like a philosophical labyrinth.
So, because I was too lazy to do it, and I also didn't think of, I didn't want to just put a maze on here. Mazes are simple. So I'm just gonna have obstacles that you come across, and depending on how you do, and choices that you make. Which, the first one comes into view. A narrow ledge winds around a vast dark pit. Parts of the ledge crumble when touched, threatening to plunge the bearer of the flame and their allies into the abyss below.
See, Grog, this is where I'm gonna try and call you out on something. I'm gonna throw my rock of detect gravity to the middle of the pit.
Okay?
Oh wait, do we see an exit on the opposite end of the pit?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna throw my rock in the middle.
The rock sinks. There's gravity here.
I mean, yeah, but does it float or something?
No, it just drops.
Fair enough, I lost my rock. Oh well.
It's dark, right?
It is.
I give Emil back his coat because it's not windy here, obviously, anymore. And I take the lantern out. Does that help at all?
Yes. It seems to reveal the path through, and in fact, you see an exit in the distance, kind of glowing.
Nice.
The only way through is across this treacherous ledge, though.
What? Single file line.
Let's go.
Alright. I
Yeah.
am going to need an acrobatics check from everybody.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm going in my bound site.
God damn it.
Hmm.
So, considering you're a ghost, Nui, do you take fall damage?
Maybe.
Better question. Can you go back to your bound side whenever? Even in the middle of falling.
Maybe.
If Grog lets it.
Can we just send you across? In Hail Mary.
I mean, you want to get technical, Vargy can throw me.
Yeah, but that doesn't help to solve the other problem of all of us needing to go across.
Yeah, because everyone
I
still has to cross.
mean, I'm
Plus, we've
fine
done
for
this
the
in the
most
past where I threw
part.
you with the rope and nothing ever happened, so.
Hey, I have a question.
Do we
Grog.
have rope?
Yes.
I have rope.
Give me the rope. Give me an end of the rope is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, this exit. What's
Oh
it made?
shit, dog.
What?
Wait,
Fucking
what?
hell.
What just
I'm gonna
happened?
copy paste it into the Dark Humor channel.
Oh my gosh, what just happened?
Um, this
Sorry.
the exit. What's it made of? Is it just rock?
Just rock.
Fuck. I was hoping there was like wood or something there.
So I'm gonna take one of the ends of the rope with my lantern. I'm gonna walk across the treacherous chasm.
All right.
Good thing you have an anchor.
17.
You are able to navigate with no problem through the ledges.
Oh, because does she have the lantern still? Is that why?
She does. Well, she rolled an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Can I, with the rope, is there a way to tie it off on the other end somewhere? Is there anything?
Not
To
really.
anchor it to.
It's solid rock.
I'm going to keep the lantern like on my like arm, like when you're holding a lantern, I'm gonna slip it through my arm kind of thing. And I'm gonna try and like just like wrap the rope around my arm or like my hand to keep it steady for everybody.
Is there
Hold up, hold up. As she does that, a water sprite materializes, and you feel, well, a little bit drenched as it tries to, splash you a little bit. Make me a reflex save.
The heck?
Decent?
18.
You are just barely able to shield the lantern with your own body. The sprite disappears for now.
What the heck was that?
we have to keep the lantern lit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but
Uh,
like my brain is like, why?
Uh, uh, with that being said, Emil will actually volunteer to go next across the pit because he's like, I have a feeling you'll need my coat back.
I mean, did they see that? Could they see it from the other side?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'd be over here now.
Well, sometimes it really do be just
Oh.
the only way through is forward. We might as well just go forward.
Yeah.
Right?
Ooh.
So I guess acrobatics still.
That was. I think you guys need to go one at a time though.
Yeah.
I mean, it works. Everybody can roll now, and I'll just narrate it one at a time.
Emil would have gone next. I already rolled, so.
Yikes.
Don't forget your hero points, guys. If needed.
Now we just need Newey. He's thinking way too hard.
Mm-hmm. I feel like this is just like such simple things, and Grog is like, you guys are making this way harder than it needs
I
to
really
be.
am. I've
It
been
is.
messaging Lottery about it too.
Yep.
Speaking of, I don't see it in the dark humor chat.
Look at the Pathfinder General.
Okay. I thought.
Yeah, not everyone has access to the Dark Humor, I believe.
No, I
Okay.
don't.
That's where I thought I heard it was gonna be, so that's why I just went there.
All right. Lonery and Agnar make their way across without incident.
I don't even have the general one.
Uh,
Oh yes, I do.
Rustina Make a reflex save.
Oh gosh.
I mean, she's never gonna fill that with a +10. I hope. Famous last words.
20. And it's only a +8. Chill.
Clueless, Rustina.
Oh, Rustina. Sorry. Oops.
You feel a rock hit you in the head as your rock of detect gravity hits you.
Oh gosh.
See, that's bullshit, because it fell down and there was gravity. Gravity doesn't go up, Grog. Fuck you.
There's a portal at the very bottom.
Oh, that's worse, actually.
Oh, it went down and it came back from the... Oh, it's a circle.
It went from the bottom to the top, then came down and hit him on the head. Take 1 damage, sir.
Now you're making me want to jump.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
literally thinking the same thing. I'm like, so now I
Mm.
just.
But let's face it, that's a very, very bad kind of torture. Falling perpetually.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Meanwhile,
Thinking of the Spy Kids movies and
You
the
are making it across
volcano.
I know, right?
you do make it across.
Nice.
Because of Losilos's and Grunk's saves, Kenya has to kind of tug on the rope to keep them from falling, and as they do, a air elemental materializes and blows a raspberry, and just slightly extinguishes the lantern.
I do the thing that I messaged you earlier.
No need to as of yet.
Okay.
Are we
It's
still
just
stuck on
slightly
the rope?
extinguished.
I
It's not
give the
completely-
rope to Agnar when he gets over. Or Emil, or
I would-
whoever.
I would give it to the 400-pound golem if I'm being honest.
Whoever. I don't care. Somebody take it.
Okay, I'll.
And then I
I'll
take the
use
lantern and I
Christina's
just kind of like
lantern,
hold it so that nothing else. Like, I'm so sick of these elemental things.
My precious.
My precious.
I'll.
You approach the next room with your rope.
Oh yeah, never mind.
You feel strong winds, even stronger from the statues,
Gosh.
come through. This would be enough to extinguish any flame, magical or not. You see runes carved within the walls outside of the room that you feel the wind coming from.
Do I need to make a Arcana check to read them?
Perhaps.
Do we even know what language it is?
Yeah.
22.
Can
Pretty
any
good.
of us read it? Because we have so many fucking languages.
Is
I read
very
Common, Dwarven, Elven, Fey, Goblin, Halfling, Necro, Orcish.
It is actually written in Nui's home language of Gnomish.
Oh, I can't read it, but no,
Ooh.
but Nui can.
I can also.
Mm-hmm. So you can message me what it says anytime now. That'd be great.
Yep.
Oh, well, you need an
Same.
Arcana check.
Okay.
Fine.
It's still magical.
Fine. God,
Even with my
fine.
22, do I get anything off of it?
Oh, you got a nat 20.
It doesn't matter. You got a dad 20.
Dang.
Tell us all the secrets.
Well, hold on.
Well, he's not
Actually,
going
let's
to.
see.
He wants private messages.
Mhm.
Let me come up with something.
Nope.
Oh god. That is never a good sign.
No.
Or it's a perfect sign. You never know.
Yeah.
Things you don't want your DM to say for 5,000 again.
Mhm. Let me come up with something.
Nui, you're gonna like this.
Oh yay.
If it's gonna be chaos for Nui, I want it as well if my roll is enough. I don't trust the fuck out of it.
This is what I would say to you, Nui.
I used to love an unallocated language actually.
Why are you
Oh.
ready? Why are you ready?
don't think Gog's gonna give it to me.
I mean, you
let's
rolled
see.
a 20. That's not terrible.
I mean, he already got it.
I mean, yeah, but I don't trust fucking Nui and this chaos bullshit.
Oh, Chaos is
Your middle
Chaos
name?
might. Yes, this is true. Chaos might be the right word for this.
Which, that's why I want it as well if my roll is enough.
Oh, hold up, okay.
I want the wording of this context. Let's see here. I'll roll 2 dice. A 12 and 7. On a D8 and a D10. Or a D12. That was actually really good rolls.
You know what, Nui? I'll give it to you.
Correct. We'll see if this works. But for those of y'all that are paying attention, and I'm actually able to read, you see Fidget's eyes change colors, much like you know he's about to cast a spell. Now you don't know which one. You can assume though that because my eyes switched to a fiery red, that I'm casting a fire spell.
When don't you cast a fire spell?
Right.
Agnar is
actually
just gonna
Cast
jump.
electric spells.
I'm just
While he's
gonna.
doing that, Agnar is gonna look back kind of like startled and say, "Watch the beard!" while jumping back.
Watch the beard. Watch the hair.
And as I do so, I reach back and I go, and I kind of chuckle a little bit because I think I know what's about to happen. And I'm like, Magnus Opus, and I just throw the produced flame into the wind.
As he does so,
There you go.
Kenya, I'm gonna need a reflex save from you too.
I want to use Rosina as a shield.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I rolled a 23 anyway.
Pretty
Well,
smart, I'm not gonna lie.
You are able to dodge out of the way. Nui, your hair would be singed if it was not for the fact that you are a ghost.
Correct.
As the air, it has some gas in it, some, methane in there, and it just spontaneously combusts, and you just hear, "Wha- boom!" and the entire thing ignites. After about 10 minutes, the flames finally die out, and there is no more wind. You may safely pass.
In flames. I was just kind of chuckling.
Uh, uh, After this whole thing has, dissipated and everything, and we have safe passage, I'm just going to look at Fidget and say, "Don't you think a little bit of warning would have been nice?"
Oh, but where's the fun in that, Emil?
Oh man, not to criticize your role playing, but that would have been the perfect time for Grace to come out.
I know.
I know,
Right?
I know, but there wasn't anything that I can't.
That would have been funny.
That would have been really funny. But I feel like that one is like mainly towards me.
It is, but
I
there
mean,
wasn't
it
any.
is, but it would have still been perfect.
It would have been funny.
Okay.
Correct.
So I walk through the new room with everybody else.
As
could
you
possibly
walk
go wrong?
through the new room, you just hear this cry.
No.
All right, listen.
Not the
Ooh.
cry I thought it was gonna be. I
No.
thought you meant like crying, not a
Oh,
cry.
Belcora, you son of a bitch!
And you see the shadows from across the ledge that you were in previously. They are obviously giving chase.
Lovely.
Oh, the footsteps right at that second. That was good job, sound.
Good job.
You did it.
You did a
Alright,
did a
I'm
job.
gonna get me a drink real quick. Be right back.
Actually, this is a good time. Let's go ahead and take a bathroom break real quick.
We'll
Killer,
be
I
right
need to get some more liquids
back.
and use the restroom.
Okay.
But it's okay.
He did tell me though, because I asked him, because I did literally said they were missed opportunity to make it a tie. He said there was a story reason for it.
I'm sure
Like
there
one of
is.
them
Oh, yeah.
had to go. I don't know. I like the debate. I like philosophy.
Yeah.
We also never mentioned the jury.
I mean, this is true.
This is that's definitely true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I asked it when I was alone, but it was already too late at that point. Which I'm curious what's gonna happen now. Because he did say it will affect the story as with the campaign as it continues. So what could possibly go wrong?
Nothing.
I was kind of mentioning the load rate. I was kind of really happy that turned out as good as it did because my execution was terrible at the start, but it worked out. Um,
I'm just amazed you gave me 2 votes though.
you have two
Because
people.
yeah, but if you were gonna, let's face it, hand wave it into an uneven vote anyway, because one of them had to go, why'd you give me 2?
Because
You
you
just
two
risked
people.
yourself. I mean, yeah, but you
It
just
was
risked yourself.
story where if I was only going to bring Shorian back if there was a tie.
Yeah, but if
Otherwise,
you
it would
use
have been up to y'all's decision.
Now here's the
Yeah.
question.
my point with that is if you were gonna make it an uneven vote anyway, why give us even votes?
Because it's an even party right now. What do you want me to say?
Now
No, but
here-
from my storytelling perspective, you just made our choice quote unquote not matter because Shorin in the end decided. Because you gave us even votes. You allowed us to die.
Yeah, but I get still like what he's saying. Like
Oh, I
that is the party decision still. Like he.
I understand it as well, but it's just one of those.
I get you. Yeah.
but here's my question. You better have reached out to Shorian
He
I
and
didn't.
did.
asked
I
him
asked.
to answer this question.
Yeah, I asked him.
However, I know what he would vote as a real person. So
I don't know. You'd be surprised. I feel scammed now.
well,
The world will never know.
Yeah, you'll get over it.
I will not. I'm a gnome. It's hard for me to get over anything.
Ha ha ha.
you move across into the new room, and much like the first one, there is a giant pit. Only, unlike the first room, there is no ledge. Instead, across the pit and throughout the room is what appears to be sticky, sticky, sticky web.
I mean,
We're still being chased, right?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna channel my inner spider and just climb
I
or
know you're
run
possessed,
along the
but you have an-
wall.
You have an inner
Um,
spider now?
Yeah, I'm not sure that's gonna fly here, boy.
I mean, I do fly, so there's that.
Well,
Yeah, and you're running right into a flycatcher.
So- So is it a matter of like webs are kind of like spread out between both walls on either side, like how a spider would normally set them up, like in real life? Or are they just like web pasted like along the actual walls themselves? And so there's no like bridge between the air, if that makes sense.
is there spiders in this room?
kind of both. You do not detect any spiders.
Spiders, where are you?
This is a brilliant time to bring out Steve there, Lonery.
Steve?
Who is Steve?
Um,
Yeah, I don't remember.
You got a pet spider. You telling me about?
Oh, right. I lost him. I don't know where he is anymore.
Such.
I mean, fair.
It will take an athletics check to make it through.
Oh god.
However,
oh, that's not good.
perhaps a perception check can identify where it might be listed.
I'll perceive shit.
Oh yeah,
Hold
I got a +2 to
Uh,
that crap.
I will happily make a perception check.
Perception. I can never find perception. It's so annoying.
It's
'cause
above
like separate.
initiative.
Yeah.
So you failed your perception check to find a perception check?
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 28.
Why
That's a
are you not
26.
working?
Wait, so we do get +2?
Yes.
If
I'm
you
actually-
took the potion.
I actually have a 30 because
yes,
of
you
the
do.
potion.
I have a +2 plus a +2 because of my keen eye for this.
That was fucking terrible.
Plus,
No.
Fargy also has a. You have a 10 to perception?
Well, I had an 8 and then +2, so.
Oh, you made it the circumstance bonus. Fair.
So, despite Rustina's and Emil's terrible rolls, the rest of the party, through Vargi, Kenya, and Agnar, are able to guide the party through the webs. Make me an athletics check with a +5.
With a +5?
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Oh.
Ooh, Loner
Ooh.
crit. Or Emil crit.
Oh, Ristina.
Yeah. No bonus on it.
Me and her aren't trained in it. I mean, granted,
not
neither.
either.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I just looked at everybody's. Oh no.
Jesus.
Ow.
Ow!
No less.
That's a crit.
That is actually exactly on hit. That's fucking bullshit.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was my damage.
Nope. Yours
The
is
19 was the damage. So the 12 is mine.
fine. The 18 is yours.
And yours is a crit.
That's disgusting.
Oh, I look hurt. I look very hurt.
Mm.
No, I don't. You're. Is that the crit damage, Grog?
That's the crit damage.
Okay.
Dude, that means. Did you roll double sixes on mine then? Fuck you.
Wait, are we all taking that?
No.
No.
Shadows swoop down upon you, and you are just barely able to shield the lantern from taking much harm.
But it costs you a lot.
Yes.
Happens.
With that,
You sound light years away from your mic, by the way.
Better.
Not you.
Oh.
Grog.
I think I'm using my headset mic on accident because I was making a smoothie earlier.
Alright, there you go. That's better.
Can
you
I?
come across in the next room a once sturdy bridge that now lies in ruins, with large gaps between segments. Each leap to the next section requires precise coordination, especially under the threat of the shadows, which can swoop down at any time.
Anybody have the mending spell?
I'm gonna chug the healing
Nope.
potion real quick as I'm standing there.
Can I make an argument? I'm like, guys, I have the best balance, best athletics for this. Let me make a run for it. And he's gonna just like Gronk style, just be like, guys, I got this.
So does this mean Grunk is taking the lantern and trying to go on ahead, or
That's what
what
Um,
are
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
offer.
I don't. I think we need to work as a team, Grong. Not. No offense.
Oh, all right. Just we got attacked last time. We were on a run.
What is this again? You said it's a bridge.
Yep, it's kind of in ruins. There's gaps in between.
I
Um,
see. Gotcha. Okay.
Um, can we? Hmm. No.
I could cast blur on myself
I was gonna ask
because I have a
the
pretty good
ghost
athletic.
because like
Or
dancing
oh, it's
light or
athletics,
something.
not acrobatics.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing that, to be honest.
Can I do acrobatics on this, or no? Walk
No, it
it,
would be athletics.
walk it like a tightrope.
I
No, because
throw.
it's like too far of a. It's not just a tumble. You would actually need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I throw out dancing lights again.
All right.
Hmm.
It's a long way to the bottom.
I'm sure.
I can actually see the bottom though.
The only thing is with the whole thing
No,
is
you cannot.
with
No. Okay.
with
All you see is shadow.
I'm not dissing Gronk's idea. I'm saying that the fact is the lantern. We have to protect the lantern or we die. But the thing is, if we get separated, and you're the only one that runs across with it, we would die.
Remember the last time we separated when the wisp started being a dick?
Yeah.
Plus, if you run across, we're still gonna have to deal with the shadows chasing us, so we all kind of just have to go.
I think it's at this point a barrel through.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Who's going first?
I feel like because I'm holding the lantern, I should try and guide the way for them with
That's
it.
fair.
Because I'm supposed to be a a guardian of the lantern, but also a guide with the lantern. I've noticed throughout this dungeon.
I'm gonna be honest though. The lantern gives off enough light that I think you should be in the middle.
I could do that.
The reason being is we can fend off the shadows a little bit easier, and you
Okay.
become harder to hit.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that would make more sense.
Okay.
I feel like, of all people, Emil should go first.
Yeah, meal.
Yeah,
And
I was gonna
then
suggest that. I'm not very good at athletics, but I'll definitely try to go first.
yeah, a meal and then Gronk, me,
I would argue
Agnar.
Emil, Rastina, then you,
Okay.
then Agnar, then Gronk.
Yeah,
Gronk's the one that can take the most hits. He's
that's
also
true.
the most athletic, so he can kind of stall the
Yeah,
shadows.
that's true.
Yeah.
Before you can
Wrong.
actually make an attempt, the temperature suddenly drops significantly,
Of course it does. Why
and
wouldn't it?
frost starts to form outside the lantern.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Time to go.
Well, this isn't looking too good. We should hurry up.
Can I do the
Can
thing?
I?
Can I try and do the thing I sent you to see if it helps?
I didn't. Ooh. Not yet, but if it gets worse, yes.
Okay.
Can
Now it's just the
I?
lantern, not the flame being attacked.
Can I cast? Oh. I'm gonna cast Bless on all of us. It's targets and allies in a 15-foot emanation. So if I target myself, it's a 15-foot emanation, so wouldn't the lantern get that too, technically?
I need to see the spell.
Hmm.
He hasn't lit anything though that like targets a creature. Or
It
person.
doesn't say creature, that's why I said it's an emanation.
True. Yeah.
You
No,
can't,
it's-
It doesn't move with you though. It's just once, and then when we exit it, we lose it, don't we? Because it's an aura.
No, it says blessings from beyond help your companion strike true. You and your allies gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls while within the emanation. Once per round on subsequent turns, you can sustain the spell to increase the emanation rate. Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
But this is also attack rolls.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Never mind. I didn't
Grog, can I create like a small flame in my hand and hold it next to the lantern?
Absolutely. Actually, go ahead and make me a perception check.
I'm just gonna make it a circumstance bonus. I don't want to. Oh, I didn't add it, so it's gonna be +2. So
That's
20.
fine. You notice some old bows kind of near the bridge. You think you might actually be able to build a bigger fire with your flame if somebody's good enough at survival.
Do we even have the time for that while still being chased?
With the magical effect, do you have the time not to?
I
fair
have
enough.
a pretty decent survival.
I mean, I would point it out.
I am pretty high. I don't know if I'm the highest with the survival though.
I'm pretty great. So
Yeah, I would say, given the situation, Emil's really not much of help
Can I
in the
aid
situation.
with
So
Gronk's roll?
I'm sorry, what?
Can I aid with Gronk's roll? Like, can I roll to see if he gets a bonus to his survival roll?
I'll allow it.
ooh,
I rolled a 26 for it, so
It's
oh, you have
enough.
+8. Wow.
yeah.
Dewey, go ahead and make me, I suppose, an attack damage.
I'm a bard.
roll.
I literally, my whole entire thing is just get trained in everything.
Produce flame.
And between your efforts, that is enough to get a small fire going and ward off the chill.
Okay.
Let's head through the bridge and line up
Go.
measures. Everybody in line?
everybody in line.
Go for it.
I will make the first roll. Fingers crossed, y'all.
Emil, you barely manage to grasp the ledge and swing your entire body into the concrete pillar.
Yikes.
Barely not falling to your death.
I thought it was a bridge.
Yes,
I'll take that though.
Oh, it swings a lot.
You'll take that much damage.
Fair enough.
Okay, it would be Racina's.
Yep. This is gonna go very, very bad though.
No.
Yep, I figured as much. I'm gonna hero point that.
Do it.
Hole.
We are rolling like ass all of a sudden.
So, Rostina is not able to grab the ledge and instead falls. Much like the rock of gravity, though, she suddenly comes in from the ceiling and slams into the ground, safe and sound, if a little bit scraped up.
Sina's not having fun.
And then you said me, right? Would
Mhm.
be next.
Oh.
We're gonna hero point that.
All right.
I don't like that roll. We're gonna hero point that. I'm gonna regret this probably, because it's probably gonna be worse.
That's better.
Oh, it was way better.
I mean, at least it's enough to get over with a bit of damage.
Yeah, enough to get across.
If that.
You are able to actually make the jump, but as you do so, a lantern slips out of your hand.
No! I jump for it. I grab it. I jump for it. Like, I'm not.
Make me an athletics check.
Can I argue acrobatics?
I'll allow it. Ow.
No!
Oh my
Are you freaking kidding me?
Would I be behind her to have made a reflex
Wait,
roll too?
wait. How far away are we?
Yeah, we were in a
You're-
line, I thought.
I mean, yeah, but like some people are over, some people are
Yeah.
not. Like, how far is the gap?
It's pretty narrow, but you're close together.
More or less than 10 feet, is what I'm asking.
Less than 10 feet.
Okay. It comes out again. I'm gonna try and lift the lantern.
Oh, smart.
You are able to stop the lantern from rolling any further, enough for Clueless to grab it. Some of the glass has broken off, though, and she touches the flame directly.
Yikes.
Ooh,
Ooh.
she's not looking good, y'all.
I'm not taking the damage, Grog. Screw you.
No, it's supposed to go to Clueless, sorry.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Who's next?
Who's left?
By this point, Kenya would have made it across, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. This can be in between everybody else's actions, but I will try to give her one of my potions of healing and say, bottoms up, dearest.
She'll gladly take it, because she is out of
Mhm.
healing potions. If you just
Yeah,
want to roll it. Okay, I'll use it. There we go.
I mean, it's something, I guess.
I'm just done rolling tonight. I'm not severely hurt anymore, so we're good. That last healing potion I took was pretty good, so.
How do I want to do this? Nui technically rolled a crit failure
Oh.
and also falls. As he passes through the portal at the bottom, he feels as if the very essence of his being is being ripped apart.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Take that much damage and
And
Oh, he's gonna ride him on his own.
oh,
And I just saw Nui go fuck on stream.
I hate you. Do I come back to the group?
yes.
I flat out tell anybody that if anybody uses anything freaking lightning near me right now, I will kick your ass.
I don't do lightning magic.
Damn.
I can't use magic, so
Fair enough.
I just look over
Um,
at Ag.
You also see me kind of visibly shaken.
Oh my gosh. Maybe you should go back towards Grog.
So, not in character because I'm not that big of a dick. Should I take out the bottle of lightning and just flex it in front of him?
Don't do it. Don't do it. We all
Do
will just
not.
die. This is how our party
I
gets
know.
TPK'd.
I know. Well,
Because I'm assuming that does what I think it does, right, Grog?
Yes, you are vulnerable to that.
Correct. Okay.
that's fun. Well, that means we only have one person left to go.
Is it just one person?
It's
Gronk.
just Grunk.
What about Agni?
Alright.
I already.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
I
no,
can
wait,
do
yeah.
as well.
I don't see it.
Like I said, I have to as well. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Which
So
is
just
also
reflex
done.
for me.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh,
All right. You manage to make it to the other side, but you start to slip. Emil manages to grab you by the beard.
I'm
the
so
beard.
sorry, my dear friend.
also, Grog, you're gonna think because that's clearly a lot of things happens.
Yes, it is.
As they're trying to get over and stuff, since I touched the light and everything, I have rope and I have my knife. I'm gonna cut a long enough piece where I can tie it around the lantern's handle and then tie it to my wrists, kind of thing, or wrist. So it's kind of like steadied. And then I have chalk. I have 10 pieces of it. Can one of those chalks, can I crush it up into my hands and like hold it like, and so I have a better grip on the lantern?
Oh, okay. That's actually really smart.
She's trying to find ways so she doesn't freaking lose this lantern.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
That will take us to Grunk.
Alright. Please, 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 please.
You should be semi decent.
Yeah, I was like, I
athletics.
wasn't worried.
I was about to say. You're literally the only person trained at it.
Grunk makes it to the other side, makes it look actually really easy, which is surprising for a man of his stature.
I mean, it's not acrobatics, so of course. It's athletics.
Acrobatics, I'm fine with. Athletics, no.
Yeah. Same.
What else
Well.
do we need?
Okay. What's next?
Well, next is
Hi,
another part of the
kitty.
bridge.
It just keeps going.
You're telling me we only made a single part?
Yes.
We made it
How many
halfway.
parts
Well, Dewey has
Oh.
no problem.
This is the will save.
No. You're right. I see what you're
That's
saying.
still really good though.
You'll have to tell me if there's any other benefit to that privately, because this roll should have actually been private. But
Yeah. I'm thinking on it.
that's
so
fine.
next round of athletics check.
Fuck hell.
Emil, go
Oh.
ahead.
Here we go.
I'm gonna die today.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god.
die
I cannot.
I'm gonna die today.
I just cannot.
Do you still have a hero point?
I do have a hero point, so I will spend that. Because, for you, boy, unacceptable.
I should have said something before you jumped, but go ahead. I'll just say it after you jump.
Oh, serious? Are you
Wow.
freaking kidding me?
Wow.
I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just. Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Rustina. Thanks.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You saw the headless corpse of our friend. Now you follow.
I know what I'll do. Oh, this is gonna be good.
I didn't ask for this. I don't need Emil dying in front of me when I already thought he died once.
I know, literally, it's just like I'm like she's gone for life.
I like he's just gone.
Just no. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
As you jump across the chasm,
Ooh, I am not
one
looking good
of
at
the
all.
shadows comes through and reaches its hand right through your chest.
Oh gosh.
You feel it tightened around your heart, and your lungs freeze up.
Oh no.
It's hard to breathe. And suddenly, the shadow disappears. But where is your own?
Excuse me?
It's freaking Peter Pan.
Oh, I know what they are now. We've actually seen these before, haven't we, Dog?
Yes.
Yeah.
We 100% have.
Okay, wait, before anybody else
Ah.
jumps, I should have said this before. Because I have 10 pieces of chalk, and chalk makes your hands less. Like, can I give everybody a piece of chalk to get them a better grip to jump?
Well, you can't do it, Emil.
No, I know, but I don't think it would help Rustina because she has.
She has daggers.
Yeah, so it would just
She
be.
doesn't. She,
She
doesn't
doesn't
have
have
daggers
daggers for
hands.
hands.
She have hands that can turn into
Oh,
daggers.
okay, then yes, I'll give some to
There's a
Rus.
big difference.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Well, would Nui even need it? Can Nui even use it?
Did we return?
Oh yeah, I'm right there.
Can Fidget
Okay.
use it?
Chalk? Probably not.
Okay, then I
I'm
just give it to the 4 of
Desperately
us.
trying to find anything to get over that fucking gap
So,
without
like,
doing the jump, but
That was a waste of a hero point.
it was, but apparently the dice were like, nope, you're dead.
Give me 1 second, fellas. I may or may not have forgotten something.
Oh no. We're
Uh,
all.
Also, a thing you don't want to hear your DM say.
A
No!
lot, right?
probably like a status buff or something.
No.
Also, why
Are
would
we-
we not be able to get over this gap with acrobatics? Just asking.
Aren't we quickened?
It's too far for that kind of check. Like acrobatics is like tumbling and whatnot. This is you actually. It's a long jump. Like it is a long jump, where you
Yep.
are also having to dodge any attacks and keep your balance when you land.
Listen, haven't you ever seen a ballerina do an arabesque into the air? That's a lot of acrobatics, and they jump really far. Just saying. And sometimes into other people's arms. I'm really trying to argue this so hard right now.
Trying to argue so hard.
And Gronk's ignoring me and just texting Fidget like, well, this is your
I'm not
status,
texting
and
Fidget,
this.
I'm texting Lone Rake because there's something I forgot.
Oh.
I mean, he still does have to tell me what my crit save is going to do here, but...
At the moment, nothing.
Motherfucker. I hate... No, I'm just kidding.
So, Lottery, about that, I'm gonna need a fortitude save because enough time has passed for the second check.
Gosh.
So that's been a
For
day. then.
those that have forgotten,
Yeah, I
Agnar
don't check
contracted
the
ghoul
goal.
fever.
He has what fever again?
Ghoul fever.
That's right.
That is a fail.
I'm actually gonna hero point that because I do remember Cool Fever being stupid. Fair enough.
That is also a fail.
Stop. Just stop.
Uh,
I forgot.
mm-mm.
Wait, nope, that's against poisons.
Does a fever count as a disease?
It says such as a
Yes.
curse, disease, or poison. If it has
He
advanced,
goes back to stage 1.
Which I'd argue that my disease went up before we went in there, so it's kind of a weird
Right.
finicky thing at this point.
We'll worry about it later. But anyways,
well, now you don't have to worry about your
With the cross
failure.
ending when it's completely cured. To be given case of an affliction is complete.
so basically you're back at stage 1, but not cured.
No, but if she used this before stage 2, then I would just be cured.
If she had.
Well, I didn't even know he was afflicted until just now. I thought he had gotten
Yeah,
rid
I
of
forgot
it.
about it as well.
It was like
Nah,
last session stuff. It would have had to been used then. Once 24 hours passed, which did.
I mean, I'd kind of argue that that's kind of a bullshit thing because she still was back at the town instantly past the day before we even got to do anything. But fair.
I'll just cast it tomorrow.
Not how it works.
Oh,
It can only
that's,
be used once on the same affliction.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out then.
Yeah, I'll just have the Black Bear price or something at the temple, it's fine.
Right.
Okay, so everybody has chalk on their hands, and that's up to Grog
Right.
what it gives us.
I'll go with. We'll decide depending on what the roll is, but go ahead and make a check. Whoever happens to be next.
It would be Ristina.
Maybe Ristina.
Yeah, I really don't want to do this.
Who's hurt? Wait. Other than Emil, who's hurt? Who's like severely hurt?
Rustina, if this is a crit fail, she dies.
I
Kinda
can't heal
really.
Ristina, so that's not mine.
I know.
Despite, I mean, Loner said it outside of character. Can I tell if she's visibly beaten up?
There are quite a few dents within her frame.
Oh, Grog, you're lucky I like chaos.
I mean, I was gonna do it myself anyway, because I can't risk this. I'd rather risk a check on his part than a pretty much guaranteed death.
If it makes you feel better, I give you permission. Go for it.
You know what? We're gonna cast lightning! Yay! Oh.
Well, remember that save that you critted on, Nui?
This is what it would be used for.
This is what it would be used for.
Oh. Okay. Do I
But
actually
I
have to roll
am
it back?
gonna role play it here in a minute.
Yes, that's completely fair. Roll damage for the healing.
It's not bad.
13 healing.
You don't get a bonus to it?
No, because it's Agnar. Agnar's not proficient in this kind of deal. I literally have it just to heal in times of need, but he's not really proficient.
Okay, fair enough. So y'all see Agnar reach out and touch Restina, and you see the jolt of lightning. And I would assume, at least from Kenya, panic sets in.
Well, yeah, because I automatically just dart my eyes to Nui. Or, well, Fidget. To Fidget.
Correct.
That's
And as soon as you turn to me, I kind of turn my head to you, like, you know, like the quizzical dog look, like just turns his head like this,
Like,
and
oh yeah.
you see nothing. Nothing happens. I'm just
Bit.
normal fidget.
Okay. Guess we continue on.
Yes, we do.
Well, no one can
That's
roll
obvious.
as bad as I did, so.
You know what? Just to prove your point, here you go. Here's a 1.
A
Never
17.
mind. I never
Well-
needed to heal.
Rustina gracefully jumps to the other side.
It's that
Bit
chalk,
of lightning
guys.
never hurts the joints.
Bad shock.
That chalk.
Chalk not necessary.
I needed the magic chalk.
I know, right?
The magic chalk wasn't enough to save you.
Listen, and the thing is, Emil would know why she knows that chalk works in certain aspects from her
Mhm.
from her past. I don't know if the rest of the group would.
Damn. Okay.
Very
I mean, Neil
nice.
literally just flies. He just flies over the edge, you know.
Basically, he's quite graceful.
Ah,
Oh,
there we
no.
go. There we go, guys. Everybody has
No.
to have it. I do have chalk in my
Am I-
hands.
I didn't even see what I
Well-
rolled.
You rolled a
Yeah.
natural 20.
Did I really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did.
I'm
Alright,
I'm
fair
trying
enough.
to think. I would like to try to like reach out to grab her if she's about to slip and fall, but I also know that I'm like reeling from taking 22 points of damage, so
Well,
I mean, Ristina's also there.
even with you and
Yeah,
Rustina
but-
and the chalk, that roll is not bad enough or not good enough to save you in any way.
No, 100%. I'm dead.
So,
Gets attacked. Once
choose
again.
Lantern or you.
Oh, I 100% picked the lantern.
All right.
You never asked in which context, but I digress.
The
Oh.
whole party falls over and dies.
No, like if it saves you guys.
Emil and Rustina are able to grab one of each of your arms and haul you into safety. In doing so, you drop the lantern.
No. I meant the lantern gets saved, not me. Is what I was saying.
Oh.
Like I said, in which context?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like the lantern would get, like, if I had to choose my team and me.
Well, you fall to what seems to be your death and through the portal. You're coming back down. Now might be a good time for your training from your background. 1 second.
Hydrate. I got you.
From what I just messaged you.
Yeah.
hmm.
Yep.
Would I get a +1 to this from the Rose Guard thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
come on!
Lol.
Well,
Wow.
Oh my gosh. The dice just want to kill me tonight.
that and me
And
too,
you,
apparently.
yeah. It's just that
Yeah.
this party just, I'm dead. Like, I'm dead. That's it. That's it. I'm just dead. Croc's face. I'm dead. I'm dead. It is what it is. Like, I did have a cool thing with my backstory that I was gonna tell you tonight too. I have ideas, so if you do kill me off, I had ideas for her.
That's a very bad mindset to have, by the way. If you do kill me off.
I have backups. Listen, it's not backups necessarily. Like it's kind of like how him and Nui work stuff out. It's fine.
Mine was a completely different thing.
I don't think Grog was trying to kill us in this one shot.
I was not.
The dice gods
All I
do
can think
not
of is
have
that
mercy.
Bill Hader thing. And, like,
Do you want to
in
pull me
reality,
into
I
a
would
private
just
and I'll
go.
tell you what I was thinking anyway?
I
And
don't
you-
think you're gonna die here yet.
And
though.
you can
That
you
would
can
be
tell me if
excessive
you want to
as
use
fuck.
it or not.
Give me 1 second.
I would be amazed if you could die here, though.
I don't know.
Excuse me.
That works. I can do that. All right. Give me a second here. I want to drag you into a channel for this. Give me 1 second.
Oh,
I just hear a Lozy logo. Oh.
So, what I'm thinking, based off of what I rolled, but what kind of keeps you alive and makes sense for the scenario, I'm gonna drop you to 1 HP.
Yep.
And I am going to give you stupefied up to level 5.
What does that do?
Basically, you are concussed.
Okay.
But what it does, let me come over here again where I added it to a character. Their thoughts and instincts are clouded. Any intelligence, wisdom, and charisma based checks, including will saving throws, spell attacks, spell DCs, and skill checks that use those modifiers, are disrupted unless you succeed at a flat DC check equal to 5 plus your stupefied value. So basically, you have to make a flat check of 10 each time.
Okay.
Otherwise, it just fizzles out.
So I wasn't planning this, but the shadows make it really perfect to do this too for backstory purposes.
I absolutely love it. The only thing that I think really matters here is you're probably going to hit your head.
So
And I'll let you roleplay that however you want.
yes, but with the whole occultism thing and how she was always told not to go dive deeper into like the shadow world and stuff like that, her appearance might change a little after this.
That's completely fair.
Okay.
I'll probably prep some other roleplay stuff for you for the next session, but I'll be in touch on that one.
Fucking anything they crit.
Fair enough.
Adding the effect.
Oh.
And dropping the HP.
Stupefied 5?
jeez.
You just became something I'm not allowed to say on stream. Also, wait a minute, I gotta screenshot this. I mean, it does start with the arc log, so that part's correct, I suppose.
So next person.
Oh, that would be me, wouldn't it?
Uh-huh.
But the lantern is safe, guys. It's all okay.
Says the one that
So-
can't even speak normally anymore because you're stupefied 5. Oh, fun.
What? Oh my gosh.
We just all plummet to our deaths. That's how the campaign ends, you know.
Gog found our one enemy athletic checks.
Literally.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither do I.
Well, what happens, oh mighty DM?
Emil, make me a reflex save.
I will happily do that because shit's crazy.
You know, my beard saved me once, might as well do it again.
So, Emil manages to grab onto your beard and save you again. You're gonna take 1 point of damage from that. Unfortunately,
Oh.
he saves you with the hand that was holding the lantern.
No! No!
You're gonna take another 9 points of damage from your beard being on fire.
Nice. But, do you count this as fire damage?
Yes.
Then I take 6.
Boom. I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Which
forgot
means I'm gonna have
about
to do this
that.
manually.
That's fair. That's fair.
Am I on the ledge with them?
Yes.
I want this right here.
Your head is bleeding.
Oh yeah, no, I'm bleeding profusely out of my head.
Yeah, Emil is.
I'm sitting there just blank
Wait.
stared, bleeding.
Oh, no. Maybe we should fix that somehow. I don't think we can.
Yeah,
actually.
can I do a medicine check on Kenya after I
I
pull
have
Agner out?
battle medicine.
Heads up to everybody. Everybody would know that she has some type of healing potions on her, cause like that she's the medic. Like she would have him.
I mean, I can also just literally cast heal on her.
That too.
Honestly, sure. That's actually
Yeah.
useful for once.
Pretty damn good, actually.
I appreciate that. She doesn't actually say that because I don't think she can comprehend words right now.
It just comes out as
Yeah, basically.
How? This is risky.
So, from what you guys are seeing, this isn't her talking. This is like from your perspective, from people watching her on the ground sitting there with her head bleeding, and then after you cast the heal spell, you see her kind of like look around, but there's almost like glossiness over her eyes, and her eyes flick white real quick. And depending on who is looking like at her face would only notice that. But what everybody would notice is parts of her hair are starting to turn black.
Doesn't she? Oh no, wait, she's there. Never mind.
So, I mean, Emil's frazzled right now. He's just completely frazzled, because, you know, he felt like his soul almost got sucked out of his body, and then he saw you pivot and fall, and he thought you were dead, but then you came back, and then we almost dropped the lantern, but we caught it, and then we caught Agnar, but then I hurt him in the process. So he's mentally fried. So he's not keeping cool at all, but he is very, very concerned about Kenya. And if Kenya is not able to get to her feet, like she just looks like, you know, dazed and confused, even though he's not good at it, he will try to carry her when it's time to move, like, you know, arm over the shoulder, kind of lift her up and be like, we have to go.
Well, there's still other people on the other side, though.
Who's on the left?
I believe you and Nui?
No, I crit.
No.
I crit succeeded.
It's just Gronk.
No, you succeeded. You're right. I think it's just Gronk.
It's just Gronk.
Alright.
God, come on. What? The dice
Wow.
today. The dice today.
You better hero point that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna hero point that.
The dice today.
Gog
And-
secretly installed the the unlucky mod.
Right.
Alright. It looks like
You
that's fine.
are able to make it through. As you do, though, you have visions of what might have happened if you did not.
Fair.
The vision includes 90% certainty of death.
I have a question.
Okay.
How hurt does my party look?
Emil
He took the
is
grog, everything's fine mode.
Emil is battered.
I am actually kind of Gucci at the moment.
Kenya would
Like,
stand up. Like she's aware enough of what's going on, but she's also very unsure of herself. So she's just kind of quiet.
That's fine. Also, how close would you say these shadows are to us?
They are at the first bridge.
So,
Alright,
within 30 feet.
yes.
He's gonna. Okay, I know what he's gonna do.
Okay, correct. And I don't care what kind of damage this does to me. I sent you a message. You can do with it how you want to. All of a sudden, seeing my party being in the way that they are, a radiant burst jumps out from me. But you've seen this burst from Rustina, and she's used it. It's damaged me before. But this one is stronger. And I am casting heal as a 3 action, and I'm heightening it.
Right, you're level 3, so you can heighten it.
So this would
With
be.
Increases it by 1d8.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's gonna be 2d8 healing.
Yes. So this would be a 30-foot emanation from me. And then all undead that are affected by this need to make a save DC 19 fortitude check for that damage.
Do they?
Yes.
It's AoE, so isn't it just reflex?
Well, what it says, if the target is undead, you deal that amount of positive damage to it, and it gets a basic fortitude save. I don't know what the fortitude save is for, but it says it does.
Okay.
I think I've actually been rolling it as reflex save the entire time, so that's my bad then. I've been misusing that. I think.
Well, 4 of them succeeded on their reflex save. One of them rolled a natty 1.
And is wiped from existence.
Why can I not do? This says
Rolling
radiant
a-
damage, correct?
It's positive. It's not radiant.
Oh, positive. Well, positive is not a choice in this. So. No. I want this to do. It's labeled as vitality, but. Does the 8 get added onto this too if I'm casting it at 3rd level? No, right?
No. It's
Okay.
only 2d8.
So everybody around me takes 10 points of healing in that 30-foot emanation.
We'll happily drink that up.
How are you going to rule that for me?
That would be 10 points of damage for you.
Okay. But in doing this, if you're paying attention, you would probably see some of my life force get drained.
Didn't you say they succeeded, Gog?
Some did. I'm doing this for a reason.
Okay. Dog has a plan.
I figured if I could heal the party and do damage to them at the same time, it might be beneficial. And one of them did get a nat 1, so.
Takes 30 damage. They're destroyed. Jesus.
Destroyed or wiped from existence.
Man said, let me pull down the proverbial nuke real quick.
I mean, you could call me a kamikaze, I guess, because I damaged myself in the process.
Pretty much. With that though, everybody clap your hands. Everybody has made it to the other side of the chasm, and you proceed through a narrow corridor that ends with a large sealed door. Before the door stands a giant spectral guardian who, in a booming voice, demands proof of the party's worth through demonstrating their guiding light, physically and metaphorically.
I look for the lantern.
Can we just present Kenya and the lantern? Because of the price you had to pay for the basically
For real.
guarding of the light. Like, I feel like just setting her in front of the guardian is enough for us to prove our point at this point.
Give her the lantern and just.
Meanwhile, Kenya's like, ooh, pretty light.
Hang on. I need to message Gronk real quick. Gronk.
I really need to get to level 3.
Is it bad? I also really just want level 4 so I can get just one more boost to my intelligence.
I mean, I just want access to second level spells.
What are spells? What is this thing?
They're the things you require intelligence for.
I wouldn't know.
I'll allow it.
Okay. So, Emil has the lantern, right?
Yes.
Technically, he never took it away from you because of the rope, didn't he?
Fair. I take the lantern, and whoever's looking at her face, her eyes go white again. And she kind of like holds the lantern from the bottom, and she just walks to the guardian and just kind of like presents it almost like robotically. But as she's walking, you just notice that like parts of her hair are just getting darker by the minute. And she just continues to walk.
I really don't trust that, but I don't think we have anything to fix that. Because
Yeah.
it just looks like possession to me. Oh, fuck.
You may pass, he says.
She just waits for her friends.
Emil strides right up to her, and
She would just
is
stand there
like,
because she, even though she's not fully there, she wouldn't abandon her friends.
yeah. And where normally where Emil would go arm in arm with Kenya in these sorts of situations, he's trying to take more of just the brunt of her weight because he has no idea what's going on, with her. And obviously she's, not all the way there. So he's he's being more caring than he usually would be regarding Kenya. Uh, but he would walk through the door and say, "I don't know about you, but I don't want to wait around any longer, so I suggest we go."
Fair enough.
As you pass through the door closes behind you. Ahead of you is a wall of shadow
Swear to God, if you say there's a scale on the other side of a
I
wall of
know,
shadow.
right?
and a door through which bright light is coming through. Perhaps a way out. But in front of you lies what remains of the shadows. Roll for initiative.
You know, sir. Don't make me pull out my.
I would like to take the chance to
I'm
use.
I'm using my potion, by the way.
Same.
My added bonus.
Same.
Because I don't see anything else happening after this session of this fight anyway.
Yeah.
No.
No, I would like to take this moment to use one of my newer abilities. And where is it in my character sheet? I am going to use Stallion's Confidence. And you just hear Emil say, "Well, I suppose I will let you have the first blow since you're going to need it." And I'm going to volunteer to go last in the initiative order so I can start the battle with
I like
Panache.
it. You can go ahead and add panache. I'm going to try to update it to just 1 on the initiative.
Okay, with a -6 to everything, I still rolled really well.
I mean, yeah. That's
Are we
fair.
are we still
I
in the same
mean,
position, or do we move like differently? Because we just entered, right?
Yes,
this
you
is a
just
weird
entered. You can
position.
position how you would like.
is it bad that I know it affects my will, but I'm still at a +5?
Hmm?
Is that bad?
It's because you use the D&D things. +5 in Pathfinder is kind of low. It's literally level 1 bonuses.
That's fair.
Hmm.
Which I do believe Nui served.
Mm-hmm.
Also, not gonna lie, Emil, the name of that ability is foul.
Why you say that?
Stallion's Confidence.
Oh man. Fuck it, why not?
Magnus Opus.
Oh no, no ma'am.
Oh no.
No.
He's gonna do it again. Oh, I respect it.
Yeah.
We should have saved it.
Didn't roll high enough. Fuck!
Oh, we should have saved it.
No, I wanted it to roll higher for a specific reason.
Nui, can you go ahead and make me a spell attack anyway?
Like an actual spell attack?
Yes.
Oh,
Sure,
you son of a... Can I hero point that?
Yes.
Much better.
Kenya feels a slight wave of clarity come over her and reduces the stupefied value by 1.
Yeah, let's go.
But that would be my turn.
Yep, hold on. I'm making a fortitude saves. Alright, so 1, 3.
Did you upcast it again, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Ah.
Boom. This will take us to Restina's turn.
Seeing the ghost emit all kinds of fancy lights, she kind of just claps her hand and is all giddy, like, "Ooh, I can do that as well," and she's gonna do the same. Except my save is lower, apparently. Why is my save lower? The fuck?
No.
Oh, you use it as a primal version. Fair enough.
They're just gonna cast heal at everything. Just
I do
heal.
get to do this though.
That's why my save is lower. Makes sense.
It's a good save. Did it?
Very good.
What happens if I succeed?
Half damage.
Okay.
Alright, roll for it, Lonery.
I haven't even been rolling on mine. Yours is also D10. Mine is D8.
It's because I have a feed for it.
Correct.
Yay, I'm almost at max again.
All of this going on, you see. Think of it as basically what's happening to the shadows is happening to me.
Yeah.
And now, just because, fuck you, Nui, because we are quickened because of the thing,
Sorry, what's up?
I'm gonna harm you.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I see.
They're all
Gotcha.
dead, it looks like.
They are.
I
actually
didn't get
kinda
into
funny.
the turn base. Just
Wait,
dead.
Do the fortitude?
I don't think he does, because this is basically a healing spell for him.
Can
You can choose to fail it, I believe.
You can choose to fail, yeah.
yeah,
Like
but
with
see,
any spell.
But see, here's the thing. I don't just want to fail it.
You want to critically fail it. Do you choose?
That's a good. Can you critically fail? Can you choose to critically fail something? I'd argue you should be able to. right?
Yeah. Because normally you
Who's
don't.
saying anything? I can't hear nothing.
You think he's thinking.
I don't think so in this case, because it's like the intent behind it is still a heal. You wouldn't deliberately critically fail a medicine check unless you really didn't like the person.
I mean, you can choose to fail it though, can't he?
I mean, he could, but that would just be like the full damage, in this case a heal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's arguable though, because it's a willing undead.
Right.
He's not gonna be willing.
I'll explore
Which-
that some more.
Which, if he's gonna be unwilling, he just needs to do the check, and then he fails or not.
But then that would be like us having to check for our heals.
No, because
But-
he's
but
not willing at
ours
the
too.
moment. If he wants to fail it, he just needs to make the check because he's not willing. And if he makes the check, then he
Fair.
makes it. So it's
Oh,
just gonna
here's
be a
some-
safe DC 16. If he makes it, he just doesn't get the heal. And if he gets succeeds, he just doesn't get anything.
Right.
But if he crit fails, then he just gets the heal. Would you argue that he gets double the heal if he crit fails here?
Usually spells do double damage whenever you crit with them.
But that's you trying to succeed compared to allowing this to fail and you kind of giving in.
If you make this save, you should, and if you crit succeed, I would argue you get no heals. And the opposite way around, if you crit fail, you get double heal because you're unwilling.
I would argue it's the same language as the heal spell. Like, if the target is willing, so if he's not willing, he doesn't make any save, nothing happens. Like, if you were to cast heal on Agnar here, Agnar doesn't have anything bad happen to him or anything happen if he just doesn't want the spell. It just doesn't work.
Which
I mean,
would
that's
mean he
fair.
just doesn't get the heal. If he doesn't want
Exactly.
to.
Which would be the case here with the harm. It's just in reverse.
Well, I took the heal, so it's fine. Or took the damage. So it's fine.
In your case, it is the heal, but
Correct.
Yeah.
As the shades fall, so does the wall of shadow, preventing you from exiting.
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
walk through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm GTFO.
no treasure, shame.
About that, before you leave, you find a ring on the ground.
Danger, danger! Oh.
It is engraved with the emblem of a ram.
I know what this is.
Do you?
Grok wants that.
As you exit and pick up the ring, you also notice a bright light come crashing down on the ground and a light emanating from the lantern linking to it.
Oh, hey, Zorus is back.
Not just Zorus. Zorus, not a specter anymore. Zorus resurrected.
Oh,
That's kind of sus.
Extremely sus.
Because now it just looks like the entire cavern was a prison for him.
Perhaps it was. He draws his shield and his mace, and with the clang, slaps his mace across the shield before kneeling before Emil. My liege.
you mean me?
Of course. My family has served your family for centuries.
I'm gonna chalk part of it up to the fact that like we risk life and limb, but um, Emil is kind of speechless, but also intrigued. So he would say, "You said for centuries." Um, I'm confused. How can that be? I've only ever heard vague tales of you.
If you allow it, my liege, can we discuss this later?
Well, yes, I suppose that would be for the best. We're not in good repair, as you can see. Um,
As you say that, Kenya drops unconscious.
Oh, come on, man.
nah.
He frowns, Zoris does, and approaches her and attempts to cast healing magic. But while the stupefied effect, okay, come on, goes down by a level, she remains unconscious.
Is her hair still black? Or turning black?
Yes. Oh, and her HP dropped back to 1.
I went to 40 back to 1.
Dang.
You also notice her skin's getting paler.
Well,
Yeah.
she's stuck like
Emil's
that.
just like,
Well, she's
Emil's
stuck
just
like that.
what do we do?
I like how Fidget's over there, like, well, she's stuck like that, I guess. Where, like, my character was like, we need a heart, we need this, we need that.
I've tried saving you once.
I'm not done yet, though. I'm not done yet.
Oh god, there's more?
Listen, I kind of did it to myself.
Zoris frowns at Kenya once more and says, "We'll take her back to town. I can attempt to tend to her more there." Before turning to Nui, Fidget,
Yes.
behold, brave gnome, your
Brave?
quest for resurrection. The first step has already been taken.
Mm-hmm.
What is it you were seeking?
What is it I was seeking?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, redemption, I guess. If you're trying to get me Dragon's Heart, that wasn't what I was seeking, so.
That's why.
Behold, for I declare, you have had the heart of a dragon the entire time. May you forever be known as Fidget, the Dragon Heart Spitter.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm done.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, guess there's nothing else for us to do than grab the ring, grab the unconscious.
Grab the ring,
and
grab her, get the fuck out of here.
Yep, literally.
Time to skedaddle.
That is, in fact, pretty much it. That is going to be the end of tonight's session. I am going to read out who to go say hi to. Chef's not online.
I got a dip, but thank you for game. Thank you for session.
You
Night night.
Absolutely.
Later, yo.
a session where Gronk didn't get to bonk once.
I know, right?
Not one.
It's all good.
Hey, I ain't never seen so many crits in one session on both sides of the pendulum, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine if we were drinking in that session for that.
Oof.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay, guys, we're gonna raid out to just in case. Second raid. We? Guess we're not. We will be writing. Bye, guys. Have a good night. I'll be on tomorrow.